There are 4 principles that I really took to heart when I was single before I got married, and I want to share those things with you today. The first thing was, do they love God? I needed to know that the person I was going to merge my life with actually cared about the God that I served, because they served them too. Sometimes people can be a fan of God, but they don't know God. And here's what I mean. They haven't matured in their place, in their relationship with God, to a place where they feel like they can pray and God hears them, where they've gotten close enough to God to where their heart has begun to change. I wanted to be with someone that I knew loved God. They wanted God to be proud of them and how they acted, how they treated people, how they lived their life. That was a certain level of relationship I was looking for the future, for my life. And actually that brings me to the second thing that really, really mattered to me before I got married is, could they be a life partner? I'm not talking about someone who I thought was just looked good and had money. Way more than that. Could they be a life partner? A life partner is someone who can evolve with you. If they can evolve with you, then they're someone who can move through life with you, arm in arm, partnered. So I found in my relationship that I am not the same person I was when I first got married 12 years ago. I am someone different now. What makes my relationship successful now is the person that I married also evolved, but we decided that we were going to be with each other through every phase and season of our relationship. First, because this is bringing me to my next point. We loved God, but also we felt like we were people who liked each other also. So loving someone is very important. Loving someone is vital, right? I love them. My emotions are connected. Every time I see them, I get goosebumps. Woo! But it's one thing to love someone. It's another thing to really, really like them. If you like them, that means that when you get married, the things that come out that straight up annoy you aren't as bad or aren't as difficult if you actually like the person. One of the ways you can tell if you like the person is if you're friends. If y'all can kick it, y'all can hang out more than just sitting in front of the TV or going to a movie. Like, y'all can do things together. You can hang. That's one. If you can have a conversation about something that matters to you, even if you know they don't really care about it. For example, you may like going to museums or talking about art. And the other person in the relationship, they don't really like talking about that stuff, but they put forth an effort for you and really try to listen. Then that's a person that, if they are committed to doing that through life, you have somebody who still is showing, I will sacrifice for you, which brings me to my last point. They will lay something down for you. I will lay down my dislike for art because I know you care about museums. So I'm going to go to museums with you. We go on vacation. I'm going to see if they have one because I know you care about it. I'm going to actually sacrifice. Sacrifice is so important. And when I say laying it down, because we know the ultimate sacrifice that was given for us was in the life of Jesus Christ, who laid down his life for us. And he sacrificed to give us the ultimate freedom through him. Well, that relationship is vital. Your relationship with God. But your relationship with another person, someone that you're going to marry, someone you're going to commit to, it is so, so critical that that person has some level of sacrifice they will make for you. Something they will lay down for you. Now, some people may think, okay, this is too much. Sacrifice, I can't even, I'm too selfish, I'm too petty. Well, I'm telling you now, if you feel you too petty and you too selfish and you won't sacrifice anything for anyone, I question the success of most of your relationships, because God is always calling us higher. So maybe at one point you were selfish and petty, but you're trying to come higher. You gotta think, okay, I will sacrifice for someone else. I will allow something that I like to get put on the back burner sometimes because I want to see this other person fulfilled. I want to see this other person happy. Now, I'm not talking about putting your life on the line, okay, in terms of, you don't go forward with your dreams or your purpose, and you put every desire that God has given you in your heart away because you're putting everything into the other person, there's balance to everything. The person you're married to or going to marry may only think church is important twice a month. You want to go every Sunday. Who's going to sacrifice? I would encourage the person who wants to go less to step it up, but you know what I mean. Who's going to sacrifice? So I have run through this like a conversation. Let me just make sure I'm clear on my 4 L's. 1, do you like the person? Do you like them? Like, are y'all friends? Can y'all kick it? Like, chill. Have fun. You laugh over some of the same things. Fun. 2nd, are they a life partner? Can they evolve with you? Are they a person who will actually grow with you and committed to you even though you're going to change over the next 10, 15, whatever some odd years you're married? You're going to evolve. Are they committed to truly evolving with you? 3rd, will they lay down their life, okay? What will they sacrifice in the relationship so that you two can truly, truly become one, because you are 2 individual people. And when you become one into one home, something's got to give. And it doesn't always have to hurt. Can I say that? Sacrifice does not always have to hurt, but you got to be willing to do it. And that's part of the work I talked about in the last video when it comes to marriage. And lastly, and most important, do they love God? Do they love God? Not just like Him sometimes. Love God. It is so important that they love God, that they see God as being vital and in the center of their life. Because I'm going to tell you something. When life comes and busts you in the face, you need to know that that person is grounded in God enough to where they can find that anchor and get themselves back centered and in the place where they need to be. Love God. Alright, so I hope that you guys got something out of this. These are some things, 4 things that I found very, very critical before I got married. So far, they have proven to be tried and true, just like my awesome husband. But I do want to say that, again, marriage is work, but it is the best investment you will make in your entire life. So if you have any other thoughts or topics that you want to share, I would love to hear them. I read every comment. I see every love or heart that's given towards the videos that I share. I see those folks who are continuing to share, and they're bringing folks on board who are interested in hearing more about everyday topics, but through that filter of God and the Word of God, right? That is my heart. I love God with all my heart, and I love to share it. So hopefully this helped you out. All my single folks, married folks, if you know single folks, please let them know the real deal. All right, talk to y'all later.
Tomorrow is too late. Tomorrow is too late, yeah.